Can make Tommy Hilfiger famous and an important brand, in a couple hours,
He is a visionary. He sees things normal people don't see, and he thinks about what they want to see before they know what they want. He had just recently developed the launch ads for MTV, and he developed this advertising campaign to introduce an unknown to the world of fashion overnight, and he did it. He said, I've got an idea. Why don't we put a picture of Ralph Lauren? He's an old guy with white hair. Calvin Klein, looks a little craggy. And maybe Halston, he's dead. And then we'll say, you're the next. And I said, well, you can't compare me to Ralph Lauren and Calvin Klein. I mean, I can't compare myself. It'll sound like I'm bragging or something. I like to view myself as looking at those guys as the gods.
So I show him an ad, and it says, the 4 great American designs for men are, and then it said C dash dash dash. You had to fill in the name. Calvin Klein, the other one's R dash, Ralph Lauren, P dash dash dash, Perry Ellis. Then it said T dash dash dash, H dash 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 dash. Who the hell knew who TH was? Tommy's mother didn't know.
I don't want any part of this.
Of course, Tommy saw it and almost had a heart attack. Said, I can't do that.
He sat me down and said, listen, if you want to have any name recognition in this business at all, you need millions of dollars worth of advertising over and over and over and over, and it'll take you years. If you want your name to be known right away and people to go and look at your clothes, we need something unique like this.
I always use the term seemingly outrageous. You should look at something and think it's a little crazy, and in the next 2 or 3 or 4 seconds or 20 seconds, you realize, wow, it's on the nose. But the product better be damn good, because if the product isn't any good, I'll put it out of business. Because people will run and buy it and find it's a piece of shit.
I had sleepless nights because I was thinking this is going to, this is going to be the end of my career. And then every once in a while I'd think, but maybe the name will become known, people will look at the clothes and like the clothes. The ads ran, people went crazy. All of 7th Avenue said, who does he think he is? He's no designer. Ralph and Calvin have been working years and years and years.
He was on the Johnny Carson show the week after I ran the ad.
I said, it's not a campaign I dreamed up myself. It was a campaign Mr. George Lois dreamed up and convinced my business partner we should run. It was not my choice to run this campaign. And I am a struggling designer, and I hope for the best with my company and my clothes. But I've been truly embarrassed by it.
And I did a gigantic billboard that said the same words on 7th Avenue to piss off Calvin and Ralph, etc. He became famous overnight, literally.
But it also drove me into such embarrassment. I rolled up my sleeves and worked harder than I ever thought I could work. I knew there would be only one way to prove the naysayers wrong, and that would be to come out with amazing clothes. So I literally rolled up my sleeves and worked like an animal, making sure that every button, every zipper, every buttonhole, every color, every fit, every fabric was to perfection. George turbocharged my success, and then it just took off. Then the hip-hoppers started wearing it, then the rockers, and then the suburbanites, then the dads and the moms and the kids, and my business burst into a multi-billion-dollar global business.
Great advertising makes food taste better. It makes cars run better. It changes the perception of everything.